All right, guys. I'll give everybody a minute to get in here. And I hope everybody's having a blessed day. Doing a little bit of research here, and I just got off the phone with the tyrants that have taken NC Tyrant Hunter. So I'm going to go over exactly what they arrested him for and what they're going to do. What's the next step here? I hope everybody's having a blessed day today. Hey, Dragonette, good to see you. Innocent, what's up? Let's do it. Heather, Becky O, Jay, Chris, much love, everybody. Kurt, FMV, Northwest, Heather, Frost, Michael, Dryden, I'll say that one. Night, Patty, K-Cat, Kosher, Zombie, Chad, excuse me, Danny, CJS, Magmean T. I'm sorry, guys. It's starting to haul out now. Okay, much love, everybody. Welcome in. I just wanted to give you all a little bit of information that I've gathered so far. It's just now been put up on their website what he's been arrested for, but I did have a conversation with a lady when I called in, and I got really lucky, guys. And so I'm gonna get to these comments here in a second, but I want to just kind of dump what I have on y'all real quick. So they're charging them with 16-17-0530, which is public disorderly conduct. Has nothing to do with refusal of ID, anything, just disorderly conduct. So what we have here is a situation where, we all know how Tyrant Hunter acts. We all know what he does, his MO. He just sits on the tailgate, guys, and does his job. Takes the pictures, enjoys the beautiful day, and has conversations with you and me. Well, the officer said, pretty much, are you going to give me your ID? Are you going to give me your ID? He never said, I'm going to arrest you if you don't give me your ID. He even asked him, am I going to be under arrest if I don't give you my ID? Officer refused to answer, instead just grabbed a hold of him. So here we end up with NC Tyrant Hunter being detained, is what the officer said at the moment, but he's not very detained when I'm looking at his picture. You know what I'm saying? He's not detained at all. He's arrested. This is ridiculous. Kidnapped. Exactly. So 16-17-0530 is the public disorderly conduct code. So if you would like to take a look at that with me, we can look it up real quick and discuss if any of you saw him do any of these actions. That is 16-17-0530. All right. So public disorderly conduct. Conditional discharge for first-time offenders, a person who is found on a highway or any public place or public gathering in a grossly intoxicated condition or otherwise conducts himself in a disorderly or boisterous manner, uses obscene or profanity. Okay, so it's going in to say, and NC Tyrant Hunter's got a hell of a mouth on him sometimes, but today, the way I saw it is he wasn't cussing no one out. He was not boisterous. He was definitely not grossly intoxicated. This is just a ridiculous charge, considering the only reason they grabbed a hold of him in the first place is because they wanted ID. They never told him you're being disorderly. They told him, give me your ID. HM, thank you so much for joining up with the Ninja Star. Hell yeah. But so not at any point did these officers say that he was being disorderly, that he was being boisterous, that he was acting out of line in any way. The whole reason for the detainment was because he wouldn't give his identification. Even though he said, if I'm going to be under arrest, I'd rather give my identification. Sacrificing his Fourth Amendment just for freedom so he can make it home today. You know, and a lot of people say a lot of negative stuff about, oh, you let them take your ID or what. Yeah, just go out there and do it, guys. And you'll understand that sometimes you just got to get home to your family. There's situations where we can take the arrest. There's situations where we can't. But I spoke with a nice lady on the other side of the phone. She was at least nice to me. I don't know how many folks got through. But I just got lucky, I think. I was very kind to her. I asked some simple questions. And she said, well, give me a second and let me get logged back in. And I think I was just catching her while she was on the way out. And she just so happened to help me out before her shift was over. But they let me know that he's not going to have a bond available until at least 9 a.m. tomorrow when he'll be able to see a judge. So there will be no bond that we can post or put up until at least 9 a.m. tomorrow, guys. So keep that in mind. And know that the video I just posted before I did this live feed is for his arrest. And in the description, I have all his Cash App, guys. So if anybody wants to help, HM, thank you so much. Hey, brother, contact me later so we can talk more about the felon with the firearm case. Yeah, please just give me a call, man, or shoot me the email, and I'll give you a call. ninjanewsnow@gmail.com, HM. But so where was I at? So yeah, not until 9 a.m. are they going to have any kind of bond, is what I was told. They're not going to have any bond until he's able to see the judge for disorderly. And I didn't see him act disorderly not once. If not giving your if not sacrificing your Fourth Amendment is disorderly, then I think we're all fucking guilty of that, right? So anyways, the charge is public disorderly. We just read through that. Here, I'll pull up the actual whole thing, and I'll let y'all read this for a second. This is section 16-17-530. And here's what it says. I'll give you all a second to overlook that because most people read a little faster than I do. So I don't want to slow y'all down. And if anything, y'all can rewind and just jump forward. What's up, LDOF? What's up, everybody in here, Bamacam? But yeah, that's pretty much, that's that. And it's absolutely nothing that he did. I mean, we're talking about some crazy stuff in this, guys. There's everything from firing, disarming, or sorry, I'm brain farting on it, but everything from firing a weapon in public to, you know, cussing or being public intoxicated. Everything that I've read in here has absolutely nothing to do with what he did. Yeah, like discharges a gun, pistol, or any other firearm while upon or within 50 yards of any public road, highway, blah, blah, blah. And pretty much it says that this is a misdemeanor. Upon conviction, $100 fine. And it's just, it's crazy. Why are people getting taken to jail over $100 fines? I feel like there's speeding tickets that possibly cost more than that. But, so, that's my quick little gab for you guys. I know that they were kind of taking a while to get his information put up And so a lot of people were wondering what exactly the charges were, when exactly his bond will be available. And that's all I have to offer right now, other than if y'all want to do a shot with me, we can do a quick cheers. But NC Tyrant Hunter will hopefully have a bond posted by 9 a.m. tomorrow. If you would like to donate to his Cash App or anything like that, please get to the description of my last video that I made for him to try to help raise some money for him, guys. Let's get him out of there. Let's free Tyrant Hunter. We got to free the Tyrant Hunter. Know that you always have the right to redress. This here is the information. And when I spoke with these folks, you know, the first time they were very dismissive and pushed me on and left me on hold, but I luckily got through with the other lady. And I would play the whole thing for you guys right now, but it has a lot of information in it, like his whole name and stuff. So if y'all are able to do your due diligence and find that out yourself, you can do that. But I don't like to blast people or tell anybody's full names or stuff like that on the internet. All right. We got 123 in here. We got 85 thumbs ups, guys. Let's get those thumbs ups rolling. Sorry, I've been a little busy lately. I know y'all haven't seen me out on the street a lot, but I'm out there. I just haven't posted the videos yet. And I've been building and working on a story and doing some investigations on some different companies in my area. So I apologize for my live feed disruption that I haven't been so active on the live, but know that it's all coming back together, guys. I am in the process of moving and taking care of a lot of things, and as all of you know, we all gotta live life sometimes, right? So everybody, if you got your vape, if you got your shot glass, if you got your beer, whatever it is you have today, cooking with Lulu, much love. I'm gonna check out some of these comments, guys, because I don't want to leave y'all hanging. I always like to show love and support to those that show me love and support. And so let me get all this together, do this cheers real quick, and I'll go through some of these comments and chat with y'all for a second. Everybody get your drinks, get your beers, get your vapes, get whatever it is you're getting. And I'll give y'all a couple more seconds. For those of you who don't know how it goes, type cheers into your comment section, but do not hit enter yet. We all hit enter at the same time for everybody that's doing a cheers, that is. And so I'll give y'all a second. Much love, Becky, Innocent, LT Man, Patty. If the maximum fine is $100, yeah, how much could the bond possibly be? It's like $100 or 30 days in jail for pretty much, you know, this charge that he didn't even do. Love you too, man. LDOF, I see you in here. Phone number's on the last video. Yep, the phone number and everything you need is on that last video I put out, guys. What's up, Cooking with Lulu? Cannabis is my life. What's up, brother? John, Headbanger, Upstate Audits. Always good to see you in here. Mr. We got T. We got Dragon King. Everybody in here, much love, everybody. Thank you, Innocent, for dropping that number. If anybody wants that number, if you scroll up a little bit to Innocent Auditor, has posted the number. No problem, Cannabis is live. Alright, guys, I think I gave y'all enough time. Around my house, we ring the bell every time. Cheers. Cheers, Colorado. Cheers, LT Man. Cheers, HM. Cheers, Ali. Cheers, John. Cheers, Bamacam. Elaine. Frank. Upstate. Hey, what's up, Toe Tag? Yeah, it's a BS charge for sure, Road Dogs. Cheers, Headbanger. Cheers, K-Cat. Swan Villain. County Attorney is looking at it. I hope so, because their best bet, and I'm hoping a lot of people are looking at his video, my video, and every video that has to do with them right now, because their best bet is to go get him out right now and let him go. The longer he sits in there, the worse off they are. Cheers, Ding, Mike C. John, cheers. Salute, Becky. Our guy. Cheers. Cheersing with the smoke and the fire trees. I see ya. Cheers, T. Cheers, Cooking with Lulu. Cheers, Night Night. Cheers, Alabama Tyrant Trapper. Road Dogs. All right, I think I got everybody. Cheers, News Now Preston. Cheers. 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 If I missed you guys, I'm so sorry. What's up, Amy? How are you? Kato, cheers. And I think I got it. I think I got it, guys. Cheers to everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Is there any other questions? Any other things that y'all wanted to know about this situation? I'll be telling y'all as soon as I find out. I can tell you that I have some people. Hold on, let me whip up this thing. It looks like it's foggy in there. I do have some folks that I'm working with to try to get someone in town where he's at so that we can, you know, start working towards having someone ready to pick him up. Obviously, he's going to have to go, go get his truck. Just like Becky O was saying, what's up with his truck? You know, did they tow it? I have no idea. Still working on trying to get everything that I can together and just make sure that our brother doesn't get hurt, and you know, the community, guys, a lot of auditors will tell you, you know, that the community is really what helps a lot, big time. These phone calls, obviously, if they're respectful, we don't want to be disrespectful because we don't want to be pissing them off to where they could, you know, want to hurt them. We just want to be pulling information. We want to record the conversations if you're in states where you can legally do so, and always keep up with everything that they're saying and doing and how these things change, because I've been booked in before, and then by the time they're letting me out, my charges are completely different than what they booked me in for, and so we got to watch out for that, and we got to make sure that that they're not trying to pull a little switcheroo here. And so for everybody that's just now tuning in, the update is essentially that there will be no bond, supposedly, is what the lady had told me over the phone, that there will be no bond until tomorrow morning around 9 a.m., whenever he's able to see a judge. Other than that, the charge he's being hit with is 16-17-0530. And let's see, I'll check out the website real quick. See if anything changes. Still no bond amount is 0. And there's a ticket/warrant number, the disorderly conduct. And the man himself standing for freedom. Standing right there in some orange right now, but he's going to be standing up on that hill when they let him out, because they took a big dookie right on themselves on this one. This is just horrible. Yeah, I know he needs his meds, Becky. That's why I've already been trying to get... I've got people already contacting Blind Justice and everybody that I can to try to contact his family to get everything lined up. They'll have to do something at some point, you know, when it comes to medications and things of that nature. They have to be very gentle, you know, because when you're in the officer's custody, whatever happens to you is on them, guys. So, just set 20 through PayPal. Hell yeah, mister. Yeah, in my video, I have his Cash App. I wasn't able to get his PayPal for some reason. It wouldn't let me share the link, but I shared his Cash App. So anybody that has Cash App, also you can go to his channel, guys, and in most of all of his videos, he has all of his links for anybody that wants to help. I know that I've already been sending, and a lot of other people have been sending, but we don't know what it's going to be, and you never know how hard they're going to try to hit. You know, sometimes these officers will attempt to just ramp up the biggest bond they can to make it hard and make it where you have to come out of your, you know, pocket as much as possible. What's up, Homeless Scrubbelow? But that's all I've got for you today, guys. We've got us a cheers. That's the update for you. Much love, everybody. Anybody that said that they were trying to reach out to me or have a conversation, please just send me an email at ninjanewsnow@gmail.com. and just send me an email with your text message or with your phone number or whatever, and I'll reach out. I don't mind having conversations with anybody, and especially if it's constructive. It's good to have a good constructive conversation. But I love you guys. I love you, Amy, Tommy Wood. Much love, brother, coming in here. Much love, Mister. Much love, Becky O. Everybody that's come in here today. So it says, Section 16-17. It's unconstitutional as it limits free speech. He did not meet any of these tests anyways. Yes, and so you're correct. And it's 0530. But yeah, the whole thing's about like a bunch of speech or cussing or being too loud. I mean, when did the world become you got to be quiet and only say what I want to hear? That's just not the way we're going to end up with stronger people, folks. We're going to end up with a bunch of pussies. And excuse my French, but someone's got to say it. We got to use our words. We got to use our mouth, and you should say how you feel. And other people should be able to accept how you feel. And if they don't want to hear how you feel, then they can leave the room. I mean, it's just about being mature. I hear people call me names all the time, but you don't see me running around calling the cops on everybody saying they're disorderly. You don't see me running around telling everybody, calling the cops on everybody because they call me names or they made me uncomfortable. If I called the cops on every person that made me uncomfortable, that'd probably be like 100% of every officer that's ever pulled me over, and I'm sure all of you can agree with that. What's so bad about, what's so weird to me is these officers show up to do some feeling police stuff, right? But who makes people really uncomfortable? Officers. Think about, when was the last time you felt comfortable getting pulled over? You never know what these officers are going to do, what kind of officer you're dealing with, if he's had a good day or a bad day. All you know is he's got a gun and he can get away with using it. And they make us uncomfortable all the time. But when we show up and make someone uncomfortable, they arrest us for it. It just makes no freaking sense, guys. How come the officers can make people uncomfortable all the time? They can harass people all the time, but and actually harass and actually make people uncomfortable because they have weapons and stuff. What is a camera doing? I don't feel like it's caused nowhere near the stress in people's hearts that officers have. And so just something to take in, man. Take it to heart. Be peaceful to each other. Be loving to each other. Cheers to you, beautiful things. Call for honor. What's up? I'm going to go ahead and end this out. I have a little bit more research to do, and I got to try to pull as many files as I can. I'm working with some other Texas auditors, and we're trying to bring and get all the information as fast as we can and try to get people there to help them. So much love, everybody. If y'all have anything that I didn't say in this live stream that could possibly help other people's with information, please drop it in the comments section for me to read and for the Global Thought Police and everybody else on the YouTubes. And I love y'all guys. And like I always say, just be peaceful to each other and just have fun. I'll see y'all soon, y'all.